Dr. Gunderson.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for coming.
What inspired you to work in the education department?
I think like many teachers and educators, having strong teachers in my past inspired me to follow this career path and become a teacher. I've always liked working in a school. You know, as a child, you had a blackboard in your house and you played school with all your friends, and then of course when I got into high school I had some very motivating and encouraging teachers that I felt like, wow, that would be a great career for me to follow.
How long have you been working in the education department?
Well, I've been a teacher, assistant principal, let's just say for a lot of years. I started my career in Pennsylvania. I taught at Pennsbury High School in Bucks County for 7 years. Then when I relocated to Florida, I was fortunate enough to find a job at Lyman High School, and I taught there for probably another 17 years before I went into administration. Then I moved over to the middle school. I thought I need a new challenge in my life, so let's see what middle school is all about. The minute I walked into middle school, I fell in love with middle school students. I always enjoyed being around them, talking to them, getting to meet them. And I stayed at Markham Woods for 4 years before I was given the opportunity to lead the staff at Lawton Chiles Middle School in Oviedo as principal. There I was 4 years before I was challenged with a new school, Millennium Middle School, and I'm so very excited to be here and to see all the wonderful opportunities we offer our students.
How would you describe your leadership style?
I like to believe that I'm a supportive leader. I believe in supporting my staff. I believe in supporting my students. I believe in supporting the whole community. I like to be able to say yes to everything to show how supportive I am, but I know that's an unrealistic expectation. I also try to believe that I am a focused leader. I focused on always providing what's in the best interest of the students. And that's a very hard test to do, because if it's not in the best interest of the students, then I have to say, why are we really doing that? I always want our students to achieve at their very highest level.
What's your favorite part of being the principal at Millennium?
My favorite part is probably just getting something new. And I have met lots of wonderful teachers here on our campus. I've also met lots and lots of wonderful students. I like to be outside, I like to be in the hallways, I like to be in the cafeteria. I like to visit the classrooms to see the wonderful things that are taking place. So I think it's just, you know, like when you get a new gift, I think this has been a new gift for me.
What is the hardest part about being a principal?
I think the hardest part about being a principal right now is the fact that I'm just learning here at Millennium Middle School a lot of things, and I also think the word no is the hardest part for me. Saying no to something that students want to do, or saying no to a teacher for whatever reason. Sometimes I do have to say no, and that's a hard thing for me to do.
If you weren't a teacher, what career would you have chosen?
I think I would have followed the path of a social worker, somebody that would be able to provide support to others in their time of need, or offer assistance as best I can to make sure that they continue on the right path of life.
If you were a superhero, what would you call yourself and what would your power be?
I think mine would be, Principal Pride. And I would go around and make sure that all the students lived up to our pride expectations. And my superpower would be twofold. One, provide all the teachers all the necessary resources they need to be successful in their classroom. And I would go around and make sure that all of our students had the empowerment to work always at their highest potential, and maybe drop a few A pluses out there. That would be my superpower.